What's up, scavengers, treasure hunters, and dumpster heads? I've been wanting to make some videos this weekend. I finally got a break in the weather. Dreary and drabby and wet, which is not conducive to vulture style treasure hunting. I'm gonna run through the industrial park. I think I've got a break here and just enough sunlight to get her done. Let's go have a look. What you're about to see, I haven't went through here at all and looked at nothing. You see it as I see it. Do this in real time. I think folks like the real time stuff. What I mean by real time for the new viewers is just keeping the camera going as I go through here so you can see what it's really like. And I got some feedback on my last video. It said I talk too much, so I'll try not to talk so much. I always think about the new person, the brand new person that's scouring the internet for a way to make money. You know, I always think about that person. That's why I talk so much and try to explain stuff. I see how it gets annoying, so I will try to stop. Dumpster back there, where'd that go? This is a Sunday evening, about 6:30 p.m. I'm surprised, I don't know what all these cars are doing here. Hopefully that's not a trend. Oh, I think that's a baseball. Baseball batting cages. Whoops, I come in here on habit. They put up a no trespassing sign. I keep coming in here. That's just burned into my memory to come in here. It does say no trespassing, but it doesn't say, it does not say, I don't see a sign anywhere that says no farkle hunting. Got 5 farkles so far. I am sporting fine dumpster apparel. Let's see if I can get a look at this in the mirror. It's Columbia. Can you see that? Columbia coat I found in a recent video. I was gonna sell it. I didn't want to trash my good coat doing this today, so I wore this one. I just grabbed it the first time I wore it. I think this is a keeper, folks. This is a nice coat. It's water repellent, which I didn't really realize. It's a little tight, but I think it's supposed to be tight. I think it's got these cords here. I think I can loosen it up a little. Yeah. This might be a keeper. Went from eBay to keeper. It's nice. I can't resist talking. I gotta throw out useless information. During the winter time, or when it gets cold, well, any time really, but particularly in the winter, if you do this, you will want to have nice loose fitting clothes, to the way I do it, right? Jumping up on these and getting in and out and stuff and climbing on them, which you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be doing. It's dangerous, so don't do that. But I wear loose fitting clothes, big winter coat, real loose, and loose jeans, loose bottoms, so your body can move freely. It's my point is if you're wearing tight confining clothes, it really makes it difficult to do what I'm doing. Okay. Useless information segment 1 out of the way. Restaurant slop. I don't know, maybe you guys want to have a look at it. Make the video more video worthy. Get a little restaurant slop. Yummy. Oh. Yummy, yummy. Uh-oh. That's a Viceroy species there. What the Viceroy species does is it mimics the natural farkle, which is a poisonous species. So predators will leave it alone. That's what's going on there. lot of the way I do this is based on indicators. So what do I mean by an indicator? Like a tote. We've got multiple totes. I thought those were pool cues at first. Definitely want to have a look. This is not from Ferguson Waterworks. This is, I mean, it could be like an employee or something, but this is some sort of dump we've got here. Whether legal or illegal, this is from somebody's house. Which makes those totes interesting. Slippery when wet. I'm probably a certified safety mountain climber by default after doing this for so long. Not bad totes. Speaking of the tote, disco ball, strobe light. I wish it wasn't wet. Perhaps the children grew up, is the vibe I'm getting here. I don't want to get too nosy, but the vibe I'm getting here is the children grew up. And this is all their old swag-leggy. I'll take all these little scissors. I mean, they're probably gonna go to the scrapyard, but I apologize to the people out there that are gonna see stuff and go, why don't you take that? Blah, blah. I don't got the retail store no more. I could fill up a storage unit in one week doing this. Of stuff that's, you know, sell like garage sale swaggy leg, like this, like all these hats. Right? I can't do nothing with these, but you could sell those. Every one of those would sell if you had a flea market. I think these were used once, like in a play or a parade, or you know, whatever it was. Look at it. You know what I mean? That might be $20 bill right there. Or more. These totes got lids. These nice glossy totes. There's $40 worth of totes right here with lids. It's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? Big piece of cheap scrap if you want to know. Household garbage, like kitchen type garbage. Like this is an indicator to me right there. That's a U-line. That's heavy textbook. Yeah, maybe these kids went to college and there's $500 worth of textbooks in here somewhere. That's just the things you learn after a while. Just come by experience. Ah, look at that, that's a party boat. I wonder where these came from. Cool. Plastic. Artwork. Not so much. There's a pool cue. No, it's not. What is that? I think it's aluminum. Huh. Yeah, that is stuck my hand in some filth. There we go. That's gonna be dry too. Let's see if I can get that out of the water down there. It's probably nothing, but you never know. Ouch. Ouch. Boy. 2016, 9 years old. This is stuff from probably almost a decade ago. This was probably just been sitting around. You know what? I wonder if that's got any value to it. They're dry. Probably not. Okay. Clothes galore. Oi. Oi. Let's see. Are you aluminum? No, you're not aluminum. Might have to freak the cats out with that if it works. Since it's got wet, I would never try to give it to somebody or sell it. Cats might enjoy it for a night and then I'll throw it in the scrap. Run out of light. the plug is plugged on that one. These dumpsters have water drains on them. Well, they should anyway. The problem is the water drains out of them. Look at that. I don't think you can see that. Let's go have a look. The water drains out of these plugs and they get jammed up. That's actually got a plug, an intentional plug in it. That's weird. Look at that. How to tell you got a bad weld. Pinhole. Quality control issue. Send that one back to the line. That's weird. That plug has, it's a threaded plug that's in that threaded hole. It's strange. Why would you want to do that? I suppose so you don't have garbage draining out into your thing, but that's going to be a mess when the truck picks that up. That's going to be sloshy, galoshy. One thing you want to keep an eye out for is around these dumpsters, particularly the industrial ones, there's nails and screws and glass and stuff gets stuck in your tire. You want to keep an eye on your tires. Lots of times you can get it before it gets all the way through if you get to it soon enough. Where am I? I'm checking my pockets. Where's my snips? There we go. $1. $1. No holla. Vacuum cleaner every dumpster. 100 dumpsters, $100. If it were so. Touch people's metal they're saving for profit. Don't ever get in that. See that? Look at that. Do not touch that stuff. There's a small fortune sitting in there too. I'm kind of surprised. It's probably under some kind of security. Personally, I'd have some places deal with such a large amount of that stuff. Who knows how much money they might make just off that. Slippery when wet. Starting to rain. I'd like to see that in the dumpster. Giant motor. I don't know if I can lift that one up out of the dumpster. It's one of those signs. There's a nice piece of short steel. I'll have that. Oi. Oi. That's a wonderful dumpster over the years. Untold amount of stuff. Sorry, I gotta keep the camera lens dry. Looks like it might rain hard. Not only racing the last moments of the sun, we're racing the, looks like a sheet of rain coming this way. I didn't bring a flashlight, dang it. Wet sand right there. What a feeling. Oh shoot. There it is. The rainstorm's here. That's right. Dang it. The show must go on. This actually probably adds a good entertainment value too, I suppose, since I'm not finding a whole lot. There's some metal in a lot of these dumpsters. I'm just skipping past. Check out this car shop. What's the title of this video? Moron finds nothing in rainstorm. Click here. I guess they'll either go dumping or some kind of dumping besides roller rink garbage. Get her done. There's some lightweight tin in there. You can't, I'm sure you can't see in there now. That one there with the lid closed. Or any of them for that matter. Old new TV boxes. Let's see if there's anything in here. Plastic and cover. Hey, there's a TV in there. What you got, boy? Let's see if we can get a consolation prize out of this. That's a heavy. big TV is hooked. It's like a 70-inch TV, 60-inch. I have to see a cord. Still got this street to do here, but this is the point of the video where normally I would say I want to go hit this giant apartment complex over here and a giant apartment complex over here, and I'd end up making a video where I find a bunch of stuff, but I'm not gonna say that tonight. Sunday night football sounds better to me. I sure hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I didn't find a whole lot. It's kind of a bummer, but there's a wabbit. I found a bunny wabbit. Hi, there he is. Yeah, that fence is too tight, ain't it, boy? Yeah, you know where to go. Right there. You see the gap? See the gap right in front of me? There he goes. Watch. There you go. There you go. I ain't stupid. I'm a wabbit. All right. Wrap it up. I sure hope you enjoyed this entertainment. I didn't find hardly anything, but where else can you find a moron on YouTube in the rain searching for no treasure? As always, thanks for watching.